Hello everyone and welcome back to Sherlock Holmes the Devil's Daughter. I will admit I just recorded almost an hour of this case. Apparently didn't show my screen for that entire time. So I'm probably gonna walk through a little bit like with more knowledge than I probably need to. But hopefully it's still okay. I don't know. If you want to watch the previous ones, the previous videos for the first case, I have a playlist down in the description if you want to check that out. And I guess we'll just start this.
Yes! Well done, Watson!
Holmes, you're playing bowls? Indoors?
Not just any old bowls, Watson. Lawn bowling.
Seriously? With your injury? Oh, no. Mrs. Hudson is going to murder you.
Yeah, it's fine.
Well, that's it for now. Time to go. Would you care to join me?
You're incorrigible. And where are we going, Holmes?
I'm participating in the final stage of the annual tournament held by the London Archaeological Institute's bowling club. It's an official invitation. I'll just need to dress suitably and then we can leave.
As a bowler. Yeah, I'm gonna just do it kind of normally if I can. I hope that I talk relatively okay, but we'll see. I'm just so mad at myself for doing that for 50 minutes and not realizing. I kept looking up at the software and everything.
Holmes, are you really sure you want to wear that?
This? Everyone dresses like this at the club.
That should be a sight worth seeing. I only hope our charming neighbor won't spot you like that.
You're quite, sporting, as they say. Okay, let's go to the club. It's not a dancing club or anything like that. Not a drinking club.
Mr. Holmes, you played very well yesterday. I'm obliged to you, Sir Charles. I play many outdoor sports. That's the key to my success. My friend Dr. Watson has decided to join me. Really.
He's a
Mr.
jack of all
Holmes,
trades.
would you like to see the first prize? A rare stone Mayan quiche calendar.
Mayan quiche?
Indeed. Their legendary king, Tekun Uman, has his statue just behind you. Although this one is a cast metal copy.
That? Oh.
Well, since only members may enter the clubhouse, we have exhibited the calendar outside. Please explore.
I will indeed.
The statue of Tekun Uman. This statue is made of metal.
I need to look up more on the Mayan civilization. It does interest me.
The first prize, the Mayan quiche calendar.
I just don't really
Great
know all that
tournament at
much.
the London Archaeological Institute's bowling club. What a spectacular season.
I do wonder if those names that are on the board are from like the stories of Sherlock Holmes, or if they're just random names that they picked, or like from, say, like
Mr. Holmes, I'm glad you are my opponent for the final. People call me Arthur the Invincible, so I wish you good luck.
like people in like real world, maybe.
This'll keep Watson happy. Ah, Mr. Holmes, are you ready to begin the final game?
Yes, sir, I am.
Yes. Let's start the final.
I've never played lawn bowling in real life. It's an interesting concept. I don't know if I would be any good at it, though. And it definitely took me a second to understand what exactly like how I'm supposed to play it in this, even. Oh, that's a good roll. I like that roll. I could go a little bit more to the right, I guess. You rolled a little too far, sir. Try that. That might not have been enough. But there's 3 rounds, I guess. And it's whoever has the highest points wins. Not exactly sure how the points get tallied up. I guess it's something that I could look up at some point. Yeah, that was a poor performance, man. Oh, that was a really far push. At least it looked like it. I guess it's not. I guess I'm getting better at it than I thought. That was a really off roll. One more. That was a little soft, I think. But I think it's good enough. Definitely got plenty of points in that first round. Nearly touched the ball, actually. I always wonder how these AI, or like how they choose how well the opponent does. Oh, I got 4 points that round. Wow. Okay. So I get to go again. Let's take it this way. Ooh, that might have been out. Maybe not. I should have kept it on the other side. I know how to angle it that way. Oh, that was not very close. I'm still relatively okay, I guess. Not too bad. A lot better than that. I'd say that much. Let's do... Oh, that might have been a little too much power. Or not. That was really close. I wonder if there's a max score that you can get in lawn bowling. Like you hit a certain amount of points and it's like, well, the opponent can't reach you. Or anything like that. That was a little soft. Softer than I wanted. It's a little closer than the other one, so that's good. Okay, last ball. That was soft. Not too soft, I don't think. I might have pushed the other ball. No, just a little to the right of it. I'll get a couple points, I think, maybe. No, I think I only got 1 point that round. But I don't think he's getting any from the looks of it. He did pretty poorly that time. Oh. I did get all 4. Okay. Let's send it this way again. I'm more comfortable this way. A little bit more mid than I wanted. Because I want to try to force him to go out of bounds. See if this is a good angle. Kinda is. Right on. I could go just slightly more bright. And a little bit less power and it'd be good. From the looks of it. Bad, bad, bad man. I'm pretty sure I heard someone in the crowd say, "Terrible." Oh, right on. I actually touched the ball there. Oh, we might actually get close on that one. That was a fast one. Should be good though. Looks like it. Good roll. Right on. At least virtually I'm good at lawn bowling. I keep wanting to say lawn darts. Not for a while. Quite a few more decades. Alright, last ball. That might be a little bit off. Okay, that was a really good grouping. He might have gotten 1 point. I don't think so, though. Nope, I got all 12 points. I was destroyed.
Congratulations on your game, Mr. Holmes. Exceptional. The awards ceremony will be tomorrow morning. See you then to receive your prize of the calendar. I trust you will be there as well, Dr. Watson?
Unfortunately, I'll be unable to attend tomorrow. Duty calls.
Ah, what a pity.
Let's go home.
So, yes, sir. Let's go right back home. I do have to search the archives for that. See what it says about it. And you can hear how bad I can say the words. I mean, I can say Mayan, but Quiche is a little awkward of a word for me.
Oh, Daddy!
Hello, Mr. Bouvier.
Hello, Mr. Holmes.
Well, Caitlin?
Your costume!
Oh, don't you like it?
Oh, I do!
Caitlin, come on. Show some respect for your father.
Okay, let's do a character portrait. It is an occult item. A love token. You visit a prisoner. Words are hard, okay? Okay. It is suicide attempts. And you are not married. Okay. Alice is Sherlock Holmes' new neighbor. She is young and beautiful, and she seems to relate well to children. But she is still not married. The love token that she wears alludes to her connection with the criminal world. She suffers a difficult past. Her scars indicate that she survived a suicide attempt. Judging by her jewelry, she is interested in occult science.
You know, Father, Miss Alice was telling me all about her travels. She has already toured the world with her own father.
Your daughter is exquisite.
And just to think that she was aboard the Orient Express when it was attacked.
Sure.
What a dream.
Indeed.
She's so creative and imaginative. And that reminds me, would you allow Caitlin to visit me so that she can practice playing the piano?
So I have to refuse. I don't want to refuse harshly, because that feels like unwarranted. Even though she's like connected somehow to criminal world. I don't want to just be like, no, get the hell out of here. I don't really want to blame piano music.
It's very kind of you, but I decided that Caitlin should stop playing the piano.
Oh, Father, why did you say that?
Caitlin, we are neighbors. We'll meet again. Until then, I shall leave you with this book.
The Adventure of the Empty House. I need to look that up. The next morning. It is time to go to the ceremony. But let's look up the Mayan calendar. History. Yes. The Mayan Empire, centered in the tropical lowlands, the region nowadays known as Guatemala, had reached the peak of its power and influence around the 6th century AD. The Maya excelled at agriculture, pottery, hieroglyphic writing, calendar creation, and mathematics, leaving behind them an astonishing record of architecture and symbolic artwork. The principal nation of pre-conquest Guatemala was the Quiches, also known as the Maya Quiches. The name of this people means many trees, taken from the forested highlands which they inhabited. Takun Uman was the last ruler and the Quiches king who fought with his army against the Spanish conquerors in the Battle of Panal, where his chest was fatally pierced by the sword of Don Pedro de Alvarado. Hard to say those names for me. According to the legend, even in death, Takun Uman continued to protect his people.
Here it is.
Okay. And we do have... I don't know why I thought Watson was going to be there. I guess I can't read that letter. Oh, sorry about that. Not the button that I wanted to press. It is an echo from the previous case from Dr. Reuben Fisher. Sherlock Holmes, it's Dr. Reuben Fisher. Do you remember me? Well, you were sorry excused for a detective. You failed to understand why any of it was done. We chose the lesser evil for a greater, brighter future. We needed to sacrifice the few to help the majority. You'll remember these words one day. Yeah, but the way you were doing it, don't like it. Don't like it at all. Let's go back to the club.
The statue did it. It killed Zacharias.
Calm yourself now, Sir Charles. You've had a shock. Let the police do their duty.
What can a mere inspector like you do about it? You don't know anything.
A mere inspector? Phew. And now here comes Mr. Holmes.
Lestrade, are you here to receive a prize as well?
Very amusing, Holmes. You can go home. The ceremony's been cancelled. We've got a murder scene here.
Really?
We got a
To
murder
think I only
scene.
came here for my prize.
I know, Holmes. I saw your name on the list of finalists. So go away.
You're not going to congratulate me?
What? Do you really think I'm that naive? You turning up out of the blue and then bam, a murder? There's a surprise.
Oh, you're making a spectacle of yourself, Lestrade. Let's just pretend that I'm a simple consultant, your humble assistant.
Oh, all right then. A club member, Mr. Zacharias Greystoke, was killed at around 4 in the morning. There. Now don't mess around.
I promise that I won't, Inspector.
I won't be dancing on any bodies, okay?
What do you make of the facts?
It's quite clear. The murderer intended to steal the Mayan calendar. He was caught by Zacharias Greystoke. He then took up the first weapon that came to hand, the statue's spear, and killed Greystoke. Then he fled, just as Sir Charles was coming out of the club. Unfortunately, we've been unable to find any trail beyond the club's wall. It's as if the murderer vanished into thin air. Take a look for yourself.
I will.
You're still here.
Yeah, I'm still here.
Traces of metal on stone.
It's almost like the statue
Pieces from
moved.
the pedestal. A piece of the statue's mounting rod.
And let's look up here.
The iron mounting rod is broken. Traces of metal on stone. The surface is damaged. It looks like the statue broke away from its pedestal.
It's almost like it got up and ran away. Oh, yeah, there was a scraping over here
Scratches
to
on the
show that it came this way. And oh, it actually is broken up there.
A broken branch. Somebody jumped into the tree and then over the wall.
It's a big branch to be broken and still up there. I am going to investigate the body first.
Zacharias' folder with some documents. These drawings represent the Mayan symbols.
A lot of symbols. A nice pocket watch. Let's turn it
The
over.
case is scratched and dented. Tissot watch, Swiss, 1855. This watch is valuable and old. It's been through a great deal.
So it wasn't a robbery. They weren't actually like trying.
Dry leaves. They make a noise. Zacharias probably walked across them.
They weren't actually trying to steal anything valuable, like money-wise, at least. Let's see his pocketbook. If I can open it.
Money was left inside the wallet.
And there's a giant spear.
The spear came from the statue on the pedestal. All valuables were left on the victim. The strike was powerful and well aimed.
And lo and behold, it came from that direction. It's almost like the
If I
statue
believe
did it.
Lestrade, this Mayan calendar was the reason behind the murder.
Hello, sir. Alright, let's talk to you. Think we have a character portrait to do.
Sir Charles, are you able to tell me in detail what happened?
Ah, Mr. Holmes. Well, to prepare for the awards ceremony, I decided to spend the night here at the club. I was sitting alone at my desk when I suddenly heard a loud, metallic sound and a terrible shout. I hurried outside and I found the body of Zacharias. And I swear it, I saw the statue of Tekun Uman running away.
Let's do the character portrait real fast. You got a pendant. Poor quality. Believe you're socially not awkward, active. You're also politically active. And you're an ex-military. And you're married. Okay, let's read up on him. Sir Charles Yellingham is the manager of the London Archaeological Institute's bowling club. He was formerly a soldier with the prestigious infantry, a married man. Sir Charles appears to be rich, but his wealth is superficial. He is politically engaged with the Tory party and seems to have an active social life.
You saw the statue running.
It was dark, but yes, I'm sure of it. It was running, and it was making the most horrible metal sound as it did so. And can't you see, the pedestal is now empty.
Did you know the victim?
Yes, of course. It was Zacharias Greystoke. He was a club member, and an excellent bowler.
But why was he here so early in the morning?
Oh, I don't know.
I will say that I believe I'm going to have one case per Sunday, if I can keep it up properly. so that you don't have to wait in between cases as much. Because I want to have the Far Cry series and Assassin's Creed series going on through the week, and then this is a like longer form. You can just sit there with it in the background a little bit more.
Sir Charles, where did the Mayan calendar come from?
It was donated anonymously. We received it shortly before the tournament, with a letter asking that it be awarded to the winner.
Is the calendar valuable?
Not really. It has historical value, of course, but to be truthful with you, Mr. Holmes, it isn't worth very much.
I do wonder if the calendar's the real deal then, though, because I feel like it should be valuable if it was the real one.
May I go in the clubhouse?
It's members only. I cannot authorize anyone unless that person has a written warrant from the police.
Alright, then I'll get that warrant. Let's go talk to Lestrade again. Right? I believe so. Dialogue. Yeah. Flipping your pen.
And what about the statue?
No idea yet. I imagine a thief must have taken it somehow.
Right, so they were thieves, and they were very well equipped?
Yes, must have been. Then there's also Sir Charles's version, but
Please, go on.
he said this morning that he was alone at his desk when he heard a shout. He went outside and saw Greystoke lying on the ground and, believe it or not, he said that there was no one else on the green that night but the statue itself running away.
You mean that the statue might have killed the victim? Interesting.
Absurd, more like. Besides, it was dark and foggy.
So, somewhat like your version, then.
A dark and foggy morning. I do wonder if that just the dark and fogginess help with looking like a statue, but not actually being a statue.
Did you search the clubhouse?
What for? The murder took place outside.
I don't know. Maybe there's information in there somehow. Okay, let's reconstruct it. So, I believe he stepped on the leaf. It throws the spear. And he's felled by the attack. And then Sir Charles comes out, sees what happened, and then it runs away. A lot of clanking. What in the world? Goodbye. Have a good day.
It looks as if Zacharias was killed the moment he approached the calendar, and killed by the spear from Tukunuman's statue that jumped from its stand and escaped over the wall.
And for some reason, there's just a bunch of dead leaves there. Almost like it was planned to be there.
Well, Holmes, your conclusions as my consultant?
My conclusions are approximate to Sir Charles's testimony.
Oh dear, you think the statue did it?
Everything points to the fact that the spear was thrown from the pedestal, and Mr. Greystoke appeared not to notice the killer.
Indeed. The journalists will be ecstatic about your version.
I would like to examine the victim and take a look at his belongings.
Oh, you've amused me at least, Mr. Holmes. Very well. I'll grant you authorization for the examination at Scotland Yard, but nothing more.
I won't touch anything. Except for the body. And the evidence. But we don't have to talk about that. It'll be just between us.
Thank you for coming so quickly, Watson. Lestrade already has the victim's body in the autopsy room.
I'm always ready to help anytime, Holmes.
Alright,
Mr. Holmes?
Mr. Policeman.
The Mayan calendar. Here's a chance to have a closer look.
And there's symbols on the back.
Interesting. What are the symbols here? I'll need to redraw them.
Gonna be interesting.
This spear came from the statue on the pedestal. Tissot watch, Swiss, 1855.
I am curious how much that
An ordinary pencil.
actually is worth.
Money was left inside the wallet.
Both back then and in today's money.
Oh, Zacharias had already translated some symbols. I could use this dictionary to translate the calendar's glyphs.
Alright, this might take me a
They are
minute
the symbols that were
to...
drawn on the Mayan calendar. The papers from Zacharias' folder. They can help us to translate the Mayan message.
Alright, this might take me a minute to finish because there's just so many symbols. But hopefully I can figure it out relatively okay. I mean, I at least remember... where was that? That sealed, I believe? I remember some of the symbols. Meet death. Ball player? Okay. Interesting. Cursed, a week. Cursed. I believe that's the one, right? Yeah. Anyone, I believe? Maybe? I could be wrong. This one. Cursed to be anyone. This one. Temple. Okay, I have two more. This one. Chosen to have mercy. Okay, I have one more symbol to do. Hopefully I can find it in okay time. And I believe I said all the things correct. This. Cursed to be anyone to disturb. Yeah.
I don't think so.
No?
I should pay more attention to details.
Cursed to be anyone to disturb sacred temple to meet. Is it risen?
Cursed will be anyone who disturbs the sacred temple. They will meet their death by the risen statue.
Okay, yeah.
Only the chosen will have mercy. It's not only a calendar, it's a curse. Zacharias Greystoke, a member of the club, was killed as the curse decreed.
Okay, conclusion. Facts about the crime. Mayan calendar. So, either Sir Charles saw the statue of Takunaman running away, or he didn't see the running statue. He was either lying, or the running figure was somebody else. We will find out. But first we have to look at his body. Okay, let's turn you over. Those are
These scars are old.
old scars. You have a lot of them,
This is
though.
where the spear entered the body. The murderer aimed for the heart.
Straight through the heart. And you're to blame.
Red eye. It looks like a serious infection.
I am curious on what the infection is.
It was a powerful throw. The spear pierced right through the body. The weapon must have been thrown by a strong and skilled person.
The coroner mentions in his report some specific cardiac and digestive system damage. Traces of alcohol were found in the stomach. Apparently Zacharias had been drinking before his death.
So he drunkenly went to do that. Is there anything I can do? Or do I have to... Yeah. I just get the search warrant now. That was a powerful throw, though. Can a real person throw that hard? Knock, knock, knock.
Aren't you supposed to be investigating those cases of yours instead of bothering me?
Good day to you too, Inspector. I have a small favor to ask of you, a search warrant to investigate the murder at the club.
No, no, and no.
But, sir... Bags under eyes, lack of sleep. You got wine on your collar. And you've got a hangover. Words are hard, okay? You're playing with your gun. Well, cleaning it. Not playing with it, I would hope not. Who is this Robin? Perfumed woman's handkerchief. Okay. Lestrade is exhausted. He didn't sleep well last night. He has been drinking wine. Now he has a headache. Cleaning his gun suggests that he is in a good mood. He keeps a lady's perfumed handkerchief as a memento. Mrs. Robin, the wife of a British councilman, might be connected with Lestrade's present condition.
Since I'm without the warrant, I should find something else to do. By the way, do you know if Sir Robin is currently in town?
I have no idea. And why on earth should you even think that I might know that?
Well, I believe I may have solved a case about, let's say, a salacious inspector.
No, it's not what you think. Nothing dishonorable happened. Go on then. Take your warrant.
Mm-hmm.
So he refused to give you the search warrant?
Oh no, I've got it. I won't need you for a while now, Watson. I'll see you later.
He folded over pretty easily. Okay, so I have the search warrant. So I can go back to the club and look in the clubhouse, see if there's any evidence in there. Hello. I know, it's crazy. A statue just leapt out. We'll figure it out.
Sir Charles, I have a search warrant. I would like to take a look inside the clubhouse.
I see. Here's the key, but I do protest.
You should probably ask to see the warrant, though. Don't just take his word for it.
I heard that Zacharias was killed by the statue's spear.
Why won't the police say anything? We have a right to know the truth.
Because they don't even know. That's why. Why would they know? Okay, let's see what's in here. Okay. Nice place. Ooh. Bear.
The late Mr. Bromsby's collection.
Okay. I don't know these people.
The late Mr. Blinkhorn's collection. The late Mr. Smith's collection. The late Mr. Sutherland's collection. The late Mr. Roberts' collection.
There's a lot of collections in here. Ooh, I like this helmet. Can I keep it?
This metal globe is very impressive.
Wait. There's missing
Some bits
pieces.
are missing. Some bits are missing.
Interesting. I wonder why. Guess that doesn't matter. Wong. Don't think I should be messing with that.
These trunks have just arrived. They're from Zacharias Greystoke's antique collection.
They already have it?
These antiques look quite valuable.
Is that a Mayan thing? Yep.
It appears that it's a part of a gold statue from Guatemala. Solid gold. It's worth a fortune.
Interesting. Okay. Anything on the bottom?
This piece has been cleanly and intentionally cut.
Yeah.
Interesting. The men who own these collections are all dead.
What are these?
Zacharias Greystoke. It's Sir Charles Yellingham, the director of the club. I wonder who this man is.
Interesting. I do too. Is there anything else that I'm supposed to say? Oh,
Guatemala, 1881. I don't think this is a bowls tournament.
it is how they,
The photograph appears to have been
Got that, though.
faked or damaged. I'll take it.
Oh, interesting. Is there anything else to look at? Nice fire. March 1881. James Ness and Sons Jewelers, Sir Charles Yellingham. I keep wanting to say Wellingham. We acknowledge receipt of your item, namely 458 grams of solid gold from a quote-unquote part gold Guatemalan statue. We agree to purchase this item. Monies will be paid within 48 hours from receipt of this letter. Although this transaction is entirely legal, we do assure you that it will remain confidential. Interesting. Dear Sir Charles, please be advised that we have successfully transferred a new tranche to your club's account. However, the payment period has been reduced to 1 month and the sum of credit to 1,000 due to previous overdue amounts. If you wish to review your account, you should contact the bank manager directly. Mr. Black, bookkeeper of Lloyd's Bank. I wonder if I'm gonna have to go there.
Ah, Sir Charles was once a captain in the guard.
Interesting. So that's what your ex-military stuff was.
The 50th birthday of Lord Stevenson.
And what about this one?
Charles Yellingham has a large family.
Yeah. Interesting family. And, oh, what is that? Hidden documents. For Mr. Olivier, the company director of Royal Parties, to organize the award ceremony for our bowling club's most recent competition. Due to the estimation of requirements for guest night, need 20 cases of champagne, dinner for 40 reserved from the restaurant, a local musical ensemble to provide entertainment, 30 flower arrangements for table decoration, invitation cards for guests. I know this will be quite expensive, but do please allow me a period of grace to settle the payment. As I recall, you were so generous to grant on the previous occasion, thanking you in advance. Okay, Sir Charles Yellingham from Brittany Lovelace, Chief Accountant at Lloyd's Bank. Dear Sir Charles, our records show that you were once again late, and this is the 4th time in paying the credit you have with our house. Any delay in payment results in a fine of £7? Question mark? And 10 sickles, I think. I'm guessing. Or £7 per 10 something. I'm not sure. After studying your proposal, we agreed to seizing part of your club's collection and payment of the credit, which will be sold in private auction. All raised monies will be reversed against your credit account.
Interesting. It appears that the club is unable to pay its debts to the bank.
Interesting indeed. Sir Charles desired Greystone's death in order to obtain and sell off his collection, or he could sell any other collection contained in the club. I don't know. It's a good question. Is there anything else? There is another paper. So much reading this time. Yellingham, as I said here in front of everyone, you cannot give away this calendar. I want to study it. Oh. We have to discuss this matter before the award ceremony. I have already warned the other one of this. Interesting. So he lied about it wanting to be put up as the prize.
A message to Sir Charles from Zacharias Greystoke, the victim.
I have a feeling, I don't know if it's just pointing me in that direction because it is, but I wonder if he actually is the reason. I have a lot of dialogue and I have to perform an analysis on that. Let's talk to him, see why he's caught up in lies. Running, running, running. Into the bush. Alright, why are you lying?
Sir Charles, you informed me that you didn't know why Mr. Greystoke was here at such a time.
That's correct. I have no idea.
You have a telegram.
But in fact, you do. Mr. Greystoke wrote to you about him coming with another person to visit.
Ah, well, yes, that is right. He raised a scandal about the Mayan calendar, so he wanted to see me before the ceremony. But I don't know exactly what it was that he wanted, or who this other person he mentioned might have been.
Mm-hmm.
You have a fine collection at your club, with one disturbing thing in common.
They're all
All
dead.
the items are from our club members.
They're all dead. Post-mortem donation?
But only from deceased members, including Mr. Greystoke.
Yes, but it is a rule of the club that all our members undertake to donate their personal collections to us in the event of their death.
Okay. But you are the leader of it, so you might have been the reason why that's a thing. Alright, let's analyze that picture.
It appears that part has been painted over. I need to find out what's underneath.
Okay, solvent.
pipette.
Where's the pipette? This, I assume, is the pipette. And let's see if that does anything.
Let's gently remove the paint with a soft cloth.
Oh, there is a fourth person. Who is this other person?
Aha, there's another person in the photograph.
Yes, there is. Wonder who it is.
Is there anything I can do to help?
Look here. There's a person with a swollen eye who was
Oh.
concealed within this photograph. A dispute of some kind, do you think, Watson?
Possibly. But it appears to me a characteristic symptom of a rare tropical disease that is found in South and Central America.
South America! Brilliant, Watson!
Happy to help.
So Zacharias
deadly?
was.
Well, there is a chance he survived.
I shall ask Sir Charles, but who knows what he'll say.
I have an idea. There is only one hospital for such illness. The Hospital for Tropical Diseases. I have friends who work there.
Oh, yes?
Well, the chances are slim, but I'll pay them a visit. If he's in London, they would have seen him.
Do I get to play as Watson? No. Okay, is there anything I can do? I guess I should probably go back and talk to him in the club and be like, hey, why is this person hidden in your photograph? The swollen eye does tell me that he is at least somehow connected to Zacharias. Like, Zacharias had the same swelling, so...
I found this photograph on your wall. You're in it, but do you know who these men are? Particularly the gentleman with the swollen eye.
Oh, him. That's poor Mr. Albiot. He died from fever during an expedition to Guatemala 14 years ago. We were searching a Mayan Temple, but everything went wrong. We were unable to enter the temple and the expedition ended in disaster. I'm here, and here is Zacharias. And there is Bernard Marley, another member. He's over there, near the pedestal. By the way, he's the fellow who built that terrible statue. He created it, must have been 10 years ago.
Interesting.
Albeit was a club member. Where is his collection?
Well, the devil if I know. We never did locate it.
Curious. Curious. So the curse of Tikkun Oman is real and is aimed towards the expedition members, or it doesn't exist. It's simply the human interpretation of events. I don't know. We'll see which one it is. Oh, there is another thing I could do. Okay. No. So truth is Sir Charles had the time and opportunity to be prepared for his victims, or the victims. Wait, it says for his victim. What is it? Did you somehow... Interesting wording. I don't know if that's just like a thing or what. I don't know.
Mr. Bernard Marley, I presume. My name is Sherlock Holmes. I have to ask you about an expedition to Guatemala.
Shh, not here. It's too dangerous. I'll give you my card. Visit me there where we can talk.
Oh, okay. Goodbye. Really hush-hush about it. Okay. Grub Street. I hope I'm not gonna get chased in this one. A blue door. Is there... There was... document. 8 Grub Street. Do I have numbers? That's 4. Is this it?
Sorry, I'm working. I can't open the door.
Sorry, sir. 6.
Gumballs Road.
Does that mean that I'm not in the right street? Grub Street.
Excuse me, where is Grub Street?
I'm not entirely sure, but I think it's the street going up the hill, not far from here.
Okay.
Excuse me, where is Grub Street?
I don't know.
Of course you don't. Maybe it's over here.
Cranny Street.
I'm gonna get lost in it. All these.
Grub Street.
Ah, there it is. Okay, so it was 8, I believe. 3, 6. A foundry? Yeah. Interesting. Oh.
Horse of Pedro Alvarado. He was a conquistador, I believe.
Yeah. That name also came up some point, right? I don't remember where. In this? Yeah. He was the one that killed Tikkun Oman. Let me look at stuff real quick.
Fresh scratches. There were 2 large boxes. A drawing of Tikkun Oman. No oxidation. This metal arm has never been outside.
Okay,
It's
so
not part of the
it's
bowling club
not.
statue.
It's not the one.
This mechanism is quite modern. All the gears are of good quality. Strange to find it in a foundry. A furnace for melting metal. Something large and heavy was dragged here. 2 large boxes which were inside the warehouse. They were taken to Bernard Marley's office. It's probable that the missing crates contained pieces of Tecumseh's statue.
It's very possible.
Apparently, Marley has built multiple statues of Tecumseh.
Okay, so it's not the only one. What's supposed to be the Minotaur?
Hello there, my man. Is your boss in?
Sorry, I'm too busy to chat.
Well, you just chatted, so... How about you? Are you too busy?
Hello there, my man. Is your boss in?
Ah, he's in his office. It's the door near the female statue in the corner of the workshop.
Okay. I will go see him. Knock knock.
Mr. Holmes, you must forgive my escape at the club. It wasn't a safe place to talk.
And it's safer here.
Yes, better here. Not my office. I have secured my foundry, you know.
Huh, reassuring.
But why not your office? Because you're hiding something? Dirty collar, negligent. Okay. Amulet, protective charms. So you're superstitious. Leather pouches, language frequently, and dusk. Greasy hands, smell of what? Oh, is that what that fume thing is? Okay. Required for close work, probably. And you have a bandage. Intricate work. I'm actually slightly cheating because I can partially read the blurry words before I click on them. I don't know if that's the intention that they had, but hey, if it works, it works. Bernard Marley is not yet 45 years of age. He is the foundry director and a member of the archaeological club. He is negligent and most likely lives alone. Bernard is a superstitious man, as indicated by the many amulets upon him, or upon his person. It is clear that he spends a great deal of time seated at his office desk and working with sharp items and mechanical oil. His work requires concentration. He requires spectacles for close work, and that does explain why he has like a bunch of like intricate clocks and whatnot.
Did you know Zacharias Greystoke, the victim?
Yes, he was a brave friend. Such good karma until yesterday.
Do you recognize the unwell man in this photograph?
By Jove, albeit. Yes, that's him. The poor fellow met his end in Guatemala. He was struck down by a terrible disease.
You were friends?
Not really, but he was an active member and a courageous man. Too courageous. You can't fight against the Quiche gods.
And what of the expedition? You were seeking a Mayan temple?
Yes, the temple of Tecumseh. Another one of Charles's stupid ideas. We found it, but there was some kind of strange force that prevented us from entering. An evil aura. It was Tecumseh's emanation. We could all feel it. Albeit its disease worsened suddenly, there was nothing we could do. And now, with Zacharias' death, the curse has reawakened.
After 14 years?
Prophecies are timeless. Even in the beyond, there is no escape.
Did Zacharias believe in the prophecy?
It is not a matter of belief, don't you understand? Zacharias was convinced that we could stop the curse by studying the calendar. What insanity! He sent me a message. He wanted us to visit the club and try to convince Charles to remove the calendar from the awards ceremony.
But you didn't go.
I knew Charles would refuse. Anyway, studying the calendar wouldn't help. Tikkun Uman is far too powerful.
Your relationship with Charles Yellingham is...
Not friendly. Well, it is reciprocal. You know, most of his expeditions are failures because he is too focused on his hypothetical career to be in politics.
He has political ambition.
That would be an understatement. He has ambitions for the House of Lords, and the club is his means of achieving this. It's also the reason for his disastrous management. But he still succeeds in finding money. I wonder how.
Probably from selling the other club members' belongings.
What's your opinion on Tikkun Uman's statue having disappeared?
I don't know, but I have nothing to do with it. Nothing.
But you're the one that made it.
But in fact you do. You made the statue.
That's true. But it was 10 years ago. You can't blame me for that.
Don't you think so? After all, it is the statue that is responsible for killing.
No! It's Tikkun Uman. But who could imagine that a simple statue replica would be chosen by Tikkun Uman? Nobody. I have to leave you now. I've got paperwork to do. And we've spoken too much. He could hear us. Tikkun Uman. Well, goodbye then.
Marley is hiding something inside his office. I'll have to visit it, but at night, and with Watson.
Okay, that was interesting. So I'm guessing I have to go back. Okay, I have to probably go back, talk to Watson, see what he found out about the tropical disease. It's definitely either barley or the Sir Charles that is the reason for the death. I'm just not sure which to choose at this point. Oh, you're playing the piano.
Caitlin's at Miss Alice's playing the piano. She'd disobeyed me.
Well, Holmes, I was inspired to... Oh, look here. The postman has made a mistake. He's delivered a letter addressed to Miss Alice.
Oh, he mistook 221B for 221C. Give it to me, Watson.
Watson isn't... or... he is not happy. Oh, God. Sherlock's actually gonna prove that she's got wrongdoings and stuff.
I must open this letter. It would be easier to open this letter if I steam it. Let's prepare. Boil water in kettle.
Right. Just turn that on. Put it on. And then hold it over. Then get rid of the seal just slightly. Alice, so you finally did it. You moved and settled yourself next to him. Oh. You were a bold one. He will fascinate you, but be cautious of him all the same. I am writing to tell you that I found your father's boat. It is quite damaged, but still afloat. You can use it if you wish. You must know that your father was like a brother to me. If there is anything in any way that I can do to help you, please let me know. Anything, whatever risk it may involve. So, whoever this is...
Alice planned to live here because of me. I need to have a talk with her as soon as possible. I need something to apply the glue.
Right. Reapply the glue and seal it. like nobody's ever
Stop
used it.
playing, Kate. I'm going to take some air on the balcony for a few minutes.
I need to speak with Miss Alice first. She's on the balcony.
Yes.
I need to speak with Miss Alice
Okay,
first.
how
She's on the
do
balcony.
I talk to her? Is it through this? Yes.
How about telling me why you came here in the first place?
Mr. Holmes, why do you ask? I hardly think that I'm accountable to you.
Since you extended an invitation to my daughter against my wishes, I believe that you are.
So said the father, cloaked in all his severity. My word, you almost frightened me.
You won't say that. Very well. Ask Caitlin to come home now.
Oh, poor child, let her play. Such insouciance. So useful for covering up disturbing secrets. And since you intend to hide the truth from her...
What?
So you know.
We all have our secrets.
You...
But don't worry, Mr. Holmes. Caitlin is a sensitive child, and I like her enormously.
Alice, come back in. I can do it. See? You're wonderful.
I like to think that the feeling is mutual. We wouldn't want her to know of your secrets, or for her to be unhappy. I have to go inside now.
Silent in shock. Well, that was a time.
Ah, Holmes, I entirely forgot. There's a man corresponding to the photograph who is a regular visitor at the Hospital for Tropical Diseases. His name is James Byron.
Are you sure? That's fantastic.
And we can visit him, but you should disguise yourself first. I'll introduce you as my colleague.
Okay, so I have to look like a doctor. Gotcha. I can do that. See? Easy. How do I look?
Holmes, we have to go to the hospital.
So many places to be.
Patients visit this department for treatment and then return home.
Okay. 3 to 4 hour, or 2 to 4 hours. Gotcha.
Patient.
Oh. Is that it?
Department of Tropical Diseases.
Oh, Dr. Watson, may I help you?
Hello, Baird. My colleague and I are here to see Mr. Byron.
Ah, Byron. Yes, he's in a bad way. You'll find him in a cubicle on the window side.
Alright.
This should be the right place. Our man might be here.
I assume this is him. Oh, you were worse for wear. Okay.
Mr. Byron?
More doctors? Please. I've just received my treatment. I need to rest a while before I leave.
Do a character portrait profile. Medical band, diseased eye. Red marks on neck. Bound in chains. Oh. I don't know. It looks like bound by chains, but I could be wrong. That was bound in chains. Smell of opium. Okay, so... Oof. And there's stuff... Grease and produce. Crowded markets. Alright. And... Purple. Yeah. So you were tortured? From the sound of it? Albert is around 45 years of age. He is an archaeologist and an ex-member of the Why is that such a hard word to say? Archaeological club. He is believed to be deceased by the other members of the club. During Albright's expedition to South America, he suffered a disease that affected his eye. Albright lost his arm many years ago under unknown circumstances. He has a drug dependency and regularly visits an opium den near a crowded market. He has chain marks upon his body.
We would like to ask you some questions about an expedition that took place 14 years ago.
An expedition? What expedition? You're wrong, I've never left London.
Photograph from club, I guess, probably.
Is it not you in this photograph from Guatemala?
Guatemala? Checuna man! Dr. Baird! Come here quickly, I don't feel well!
What on earth is going on? Please, calm down. I'm sorry, my dear colleagues, but Dr. Brunt is waiting to give Mr. Byron a private consultation. You can wait here.
Okay, so he definitely believes that Tikkun
What should we do next, Holmes?
Uman is...
Were you paying attention? We have to wait, but we'll take advantage of the situation.
real.
This address is almost invisible.
Hospital for disease to Mr. Byron, address something Nook Street, maybe. Mr. Byron, Dr. Brunt is pleased to confirm your appointment on 25th of November. Oh, that's tropical disease, got it. Please aim to arrive for the early morning. What is this?
A man passed by a circus.
Interesting.
He recently purchased Chinese tobacco.
Oh, you're still here?
Obviously. We're waiting for Mr. Byron. Is he not with you?
No, the gentleman left directly after his consultation. Oh, he forgot to collect his belongings.
Holmes, it seems that Albeit has escaped.
Obviously. And he knows that we are aware of his true identity. Quickly. I know how to find him.
You do? So much walking. Sir Charles and Bernard Marley claimed that Albert died in Guatemala during their expedition 14 years ago. However, we met him at the Hospital of Tropical Diseases. Either both gentlemen are lying or they're unaware that Albert managed to survive, which I don't think they're lying. So I have to search. Okay. So I have to go back to the house and use the map again. Hopefully this time I'll find it a lot faster.
Did you find Albiet's house on the map?
Thanks to the information I obtained at the hospital, I can now deduce where Albeit is hiding. We know that Albeit paid a visit to an opium den, a crowded market, and a circus. He also purchased some Chinese tobacco. Let's find a place in London where all four elements are close together.
Nope. Here? Yeah.
Now we need to find a street name ending in OOK.
Brook Street. Brook Street.
It is 21D Brook Street. Watson, I believe we found Albiet's flat.
Let's go to his house. At least I feel like I'm actually like doing better this time than the first one. That first case was, oh, interesting. What happens if I
need to finish here first.
Okay. Yeah.
What should we do next, Holmes?
I don't know. What should we do next?
Do you hear that? Quick! We have to open this door.
The door's too strong and the lock is too solid to break with bare hands.
Need to break it open.
No! Please help! Please help!
I'm coming, I'm coming. It's gonna be okay. A lot of clicking. Okay, one more maybe. Okay, one more. I got quiet. Okay. Okay, so it was from that probably.
I need something sharp to cut those ropes.
To cut what ropes?
I need something sharp to cut those ropes.
Is there a person up there, or is it like the Mayan stuff?
This table could serve as cover.
Oh!
All of these statues serve as a perfect hideout for the attacker.
Woo! Oh, what is that?
All of these statues serve as a perfect hideout for the attacker.
So that's something that I can mess with somehow. Gotta be something else I can see.
If I cut those ropes, the curtains will fall and block the attacker's view. Watson, I'll try to reach those curtains to close them. Cover me.
Oh. Okay.
Watson, cover me.
Well, this is a really interesting thing. I don't think that's the right angle, but that's fine. I mean, it works. Above you. Of course it is. Get out of the way! They're really trying to kill. Alright, it's okay. I promise I'm not doing anything. Where are you hiding? That? Probably.
Watson, come here. He's behind the screen.
Alright, it's okay. I'm not okay. I'm not going to hurt you. Did he just leave?
Our attacker escaped through this skylight.
Through that? Through that little thing? How small
Our
were
assailant
they?
escaped using this rope.
Well, darn. Okay. The attacks on Zacharias and Albite were proficient. That's still... Curious. Oh?
A statue was once here. Now it's missing. It appears that the missing statue may have escaped via the window in the roof. The iron mounting rod is broken. The surface is damaged.
Same way it was for the other. Thought I looked there, but okay.
No! Don't kill me!
Calm down. It's over now. It's gone.
You? Oh.
So that's where you were hiding.
Why are you here? You're not doctors, are you?
No. Well, you're half right. Shall we remove these masks? Your true name is Albeit, is it not? You were a member at Charles Yellingham's club.
Yes, I was.
Can you tell us what happened here?
After your visit at the hospital, I quickly returned home. I was lying there on the sofa and felt an evil presence in the room.
An evil presence?
Never mind. It's probably the fever.
Well, I don't know about that.
Or perhaps a living statue?
Yes. It was one of the double statues. I saw its shadow. I believed that it was searching for me, that it wanted to kill me. It was horrible.
As in Zacharias' murder, the statue came to life when its intended victim appeared in front of it. I must examine your residence. It may hold some clues. Tell us about your expedition to Guatemala 14 years ago?
It was in my former life.
What really happened there? You were said to have died.
I was ill with a terrible fever. I asked them to leave me there. I can't remember how. I only have flashes of memory. But by some miracle, I survived. I left an eye and one arm behind. It took me time. But at last, I managed to return to London.
Why do you use a false name?
That expedition signaled the end of my career. And my very life as I'd known it. I changed my name and my address. Now I'm weak and useless and alone. I'm a walking dead man.
Not for long.
Perhaps this was it. It was my curse to fade away little by little. Tekunu man's revenge.
You are aware of Zacharias' murder, are you not?
Yes, and quite aptly I read that he was killed with a spear.
Aptly?
Well, he practiced archaeology almost as though it were a sport, seeking adrenaline. Imagine his state of adrenaline when he died, him being the prey.
And who would have been the hunter?
Tekunu man? Whoever, whatever. It'll soon be over for me at any rate.
Interesting.
There's a locked door on the first floor. May I have the key for it?
All right, but there's nothing interesting inside.
I'll be the judge of that. Brazil, Sao Paulo, April 14, 1883. I, Claudia João Inácio da Silva, give full rights and freedom to Albert Dyke but Aldamo from this day forth for him and his descendants. So that is... I apologize for butchering those names. My love, I understand your pain, but please know that my decision was made only to protect you. How could I return to the real world? For if anyone should discover the terrible shame of this failed expedition and my enslavement, it would dishonor our son's name forever. It would be better than that my memory remains in Mayan Temple. I came back to see you for the last time. I intend to die alone, with my precious collections. My lifetime's result of archaeology. one friend of mine who is a bailiff will help handle the sales. You will receive all their income. Please try not to be unhappy. My death will be a release. I have made agreements for my burial. Goodbye to you, my dears. I hope that you might forgive me and you are able to finally lead happy lives, my only wish. It's a pendant.
Albiet's wife and son, I presume.
Looks like it. Interesting. Okay. Why do I feel... Yeah. Crack in the wall. Handprints can be moved.
The interior seems well designed, but I cannot see it properly. This model forms a part of another, larger model. 1894. This model was created after the expedition to Guatemala.
Yes. Interesting.
This bed is very small.
Your kid's room, I presume? I assume that's all I can do there. I need to talk to him again about this.
There's a little bed in a small room. It's been used.
Well, it is for my son, Gulliver. After my official death, my wife and he left for Glasgow. Upon my return, I installed this room.
So they know about you?
My boy Gulliver visits occasionally. But I wonder, what is the life of a crippled father? They will lose me again.
Mr. Albeit, what is this?
How? It's impossible. How did you find it?
Answer me.
17 years ago, I built a model of Mayan Temple. We stored it inside the club's globe before leaving for the expedition. I've no idea if it's still there. While in Guatemala, I had dreams about a missing part. A pyramid. Then, when we entered the temple, I experienced vivid visions.
Wait a minute. You entered the temple?
Well, yes, we did. And we found the pyramid from my visions. But I was too weak. I was unable to solve the mystery of its entrance. I failed there. I always wanted to understand why. So upon my return...
You rebuilt this final part according to your visions and...
Nothing. But I'm dying, and at least my son will see that I did my best to complete my life's work.
Very interesting. Is that one? It's possible to complete the model of Tukunaman's temple. Oh, I do have more to look at. Okay. Didn't enter, or you did. Testimonies of Sir Charles and Bernard Molly are contrary to Albiet's. However, none of them wish to talk about the temple. Yeah. I don't think it's real. Alright, could only build the model of the final pyramid if he had managed to gain its entry. It wasn't necessary for Albert to enter the pyramid in order to construct its model. He could use his imagination. Is there any more? Oh, someone of smaller stature, perhaps Albert's son, could pass through the tiny window of the roof. Small child would not have sufficient strength or cunning to be a murderer, or is lying about his son, but could belong to someone other of small stature. And there's no more that I could do. So it's telling me that I need to choose? Use the club's model to discover why the expedition members are afraid to discuss what happened in Mayan Temple. Yes. I don't think there's anything else now that I can do. Just running around like a chicken with its head off at this point.
Stay alert.
Oh, right.
You need to be quiet.
I forgot that I had to come here at night. Oh. Okay, so 3. No. Oh, I see. And then I bring it to this one. That's such an interesting lot. I'm guessing it's in the office.
This door is securely locked. I must find another way in.
Yes, sir. Okay, I finally made it. Oh boy.
Holmes, I'm here. Can you let me in?
Yes, I will let you in. That was a pain. I'm actually just gonna cut most of that out, if not all. Because my god, that was a lot.
Mayan pyramid.
Okay.
A slot. It appears to be part of some mechanism.
Yes. A missing dagger.
Obviously for a dagger. Mayan period, I think.
Probably.
I'll need a dagger to work the mechanism.
Okay.
A slot. It appears to be part of some mechanism.
So dagger in, get the pyramid. Got it. Oh god.
There's a recurring theme that connects all of these sculptures. Marley is obviously an avid student of mechanics.
I have a good feeling.
We need to hurry and find out what Mr. Marley is hiding.
Yes. Find a use. Oh, right. I can forge. Right. I can forge the dagger. This one. mostly good.
I hope this dagger fits.
A mostly good dagger. Okay. Oh, it opened up. Okay.
Another statue of Tikkun Uman.
Yes.
It can move, but a part of the mechanism is missing. Be careful, Watson, unless you want to be speared by Tikkun Uman.
Sounds like a fun time.
Marley dismantled these alarm clocks for their parts. Locked. Locked. Locked.
I'm sure there's a way I can get in there.
We need to hurry and find out what Mr. Marley is hiding.
So, Bernard Marley built a mechanical globe.
Oh, he's the one that
This
made
globe
the
has space
globe.
inside. It should be possible to open it.
So it is where the thing goes. Okay. This is actually breaking my brain. I feel like that has to be. That has to be. So if I put no, because I need that one to move. Oh wait. I think I might actually have it. So that moves. And then I can get you to move like that. Oh my lord. Okay. That was time. Not connected. Okay, the club statue of Tikkun Uman was automaton. Or it's not possible to build with... Well, it definitely could. Okay. I don't think it is real. I don't think it was Sir Charles, to be honest. Running away on the murder of the morning. I think I have all that good right now. I still need to get into the safe.
Locked.
What is this? Ooh. There's a key in there.
It seems we found the key to the safe.
Okay, let's see what's inside the safe. And open. A journal. I know I am the chosen one. Tikkun Oman wants to use me for his purpose. Oh God, protect me. I don't want to die.
A piece of a map
that
in
was
metal.
Piece of that map that
This object evidently connects to something else.
is from that globe.
This part is in solid gold. It's worth a fortune. The statue is in 3 parts. Only the
Oh.
gold is original. Marley must have reconstructed the other 2. It's almost daylight. The workers will be here soon. It's time to leave.
Yes. Okay, Bernard Marley truly believes that he is the chosen one to do the curse's bidding. Bernard Marley is afraid of the curse and is trying to defend himself from it. He cannot be the chosen one. I think he believes that he is it. Bernard Marley believes in the curse and adopts his statues as killing automatons in the hope that he may become the chosen one. Arrest him, he did not hesitate to kill due to his superstitious beliefs, or he is insane, requires treatment. It would be better to send him to a sanatorium. Oh. I think because he does fully believe that it's a curse of some sort, I think I should absolve him. I'm gonna see if there's anything else before I do that. But I don't think... Well, there might be, actually. Let me go back to the club. And I believe I can put those pieces into the globe. Or put the one piece in the globe and then put the statue in next morning. Right. So we're almost done. I believe.
I heard that Zacharias was killed by the statue's spear.
Okay. So here's the globe. I can finally put that map piece in. That is one hell of a globe. Oh, he's going in his mind's eye, I think. Oh. Well, this is cool. I didn't expect to be able to go into the temple. Okay, let's see. I need to go... I really don't know what it's trying to tell me. Like, how... Like, there's no explanation of this. Oh, man, this is a mess, though. Okay. It's all so confusing. So many different puzzles. Okay, and another puzzle. Oh, my lord. Okay, so I got one part. Okay, so maybe this is the one that I press. Okay. I'm kind of understanding this one a little bit easier. Okay. Oh god, my camera just whipped around. Okay, I did that one. Okay, I need to whip all the way around. So this should be it. Okay, now to do that, I just need to pull it over one. Yeah, this one. Maybe. Okay, that was an easy puzzle. Left or right? I guess I chose wrong again. I must be getting to the end of this, right? Am I trying to get to the center of the Tootsie Pop? Or Mayan Temple? Oh, of course. Of course I'm getting chased by it. Does it keep going? Oh shoot! What in the world? What in the blue blazes? Okay, what if I go up this way? This confuses me so much. No, because it stops right there. Oh, God. Oh, my Lord. Okay, I think that might be the end there. If I can get to it. Maybe. Possibly. I hope. Oh, my Lord. How many more... Okay, that might be the end right there. Maybe? Hopefully? I don't know. I wasn't expecting this case to take so long. Okay, I'm stuck. Okay, let's see if I can do this. This one? Oh, I don't like that. I really don't like that. How many more puzzles? I just want to get to the center of the Mayan Temple. I didn't even need to do this to reach my conclusion. Unless it's to see if the curse is real or not, I guess, maybe. So. I thought I had that one. Oh, son of a... I'm skipping that puzzle. I don't give a crap anymore. It's ridiculous. The amount of riddles in this is ridiculous. And I'm not gonna spend an hour just doing these riddles. that was an easy one. Okay, am I finally there? I think I'm finally there. There was way too many trials to go through.
The treasure of Takunuman.
Okay.
No keyhole or handle. There must be a way. The calendar. It was here. So
Oh,
Zacharias,
right.
Sir Charles, and Marley have all known about this from the beginning. This is the statuette that Bernard Marley, Sir Charles, and Zacharias all shared.
Okay, so in order, I assume that's the first. 2, where's 2? There's 2. And 3 is over here. And 4. And 5, which would be a long boy, I believe. 6 would be this one. Seven. 8 would be this one. 9. And 10. Okay, final reconstruction. I see one of them took it with... I see. I see. That makes sense. I understand now. Oh, man. Overall, those riddles were okay, but a couple of them were absolutely god-awful. Blames the expedition members for his fate. He seeks revenge and might adopt the curse to this end. Believes that he was punished by the curse. He does not seek revenge on anyone. He's afraid of the curse and is trying to defend himself from it. He cannot be the chosen one. Okay. The person who killed Zacharias had sufficient physical strength to make a powerful and accurate throw. And it's him. He says an adult of small stature as the killer, as he wishes people to believe that the curse killed Zacharias Greystoke, and at a later date, the other members of the expedition.
Mr. Albeit. Oh, you're here with your son.
Yes, obviously.
We have to talk with you, and it involves the police.
I see. Gulliver, go across the road to Mrs. James. This is an adult conversation.
Hold on just 1 second, please.
Okay.
A pygmy?
As I suspected. Albeit brought him back from Brazil. You were both slaves there and you escaped together, am I correct?
You are. We are companions through life to death. He's more like a brother to me.
It's clear enough now. You and your accomplice are guilty to the murder of Zacharias Greystoke.
They had to pay for what they did. If only I'd had the time to get all of them. But Gulliver only did what I told him.
It's for the judge to decide that. But given the nature of judges, I doubt that he will be lenient towards a pygmy who kills an Englishman.
Okay, well, that was a confusing case all over the place. I really did not like the final reconstruction thing, to be honest. It wasn't really something, like, I'm okay with the riddles to a certain extent, but when it comes to the fact that, like, you gotta do so many of them, I think there was like 5 or 6 of them. Like, if you don't know the solution, it could take you like an hour just to do that one section. And, like, there was only like one piece of evidence in my mind that helped me figure out that it was Albeit that was behind the killings. That's gonna be it for this one. Thank you for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you in the next video.